Assalamualaikum and a very good day to everyone. Thank you for joining our presentation. Today, my group and I, myself, Rin, along with ANISAH and Ain, will be presenting on a very important concept in organizational behavior, which is the job involvement in the workplace. To begin with, job involvement can be defined as the degree to which an employee psychologically identifies with their job. This means how strongly a person feels connected to their work, how important they consider their job in their life, and how motivated they are to perform the job to the best of their abilities. In the poster, job involvement is described as a condition where employees feel responsible, proud, and committed to their performance. It is more than just doing tasks. It is about having a sense of belonging, ownership, and personal meaning in one's job. Job involvement is important because it influences employee performance, job satisfaction, teamwork, motivation, and organizational success. High job involvement often leads to positive behaviors such as increased responsibility, initiative, and creativity. But it can also bring challenges if not managed well. In today's presentation, ANISAH and Ain will cover what job involvement is, its applications in the workplace, its strengths, its limitations, recommendations to improve it, overall conclusion, and with that overview, I will now pass the presentation to ANISAH, who will explain how job involvement is applied in real workplace settings.
Thank you, Rin. Now, let's look at how job involvement is applied in the actual workplace. The poster has highlighted three main applications: employee empowerment, performance recognition, and training and development. I will elaborate each of these. First, employee empowerment. Employee empowerment involves giving employees greater control, autonomy, and decision-making power. When employees are trusted to make decisions, they will feel more valued and respected. This depends on their psychological connection to the job, which increase the job involvement. Examples of empowerment include allowing employees to propose solutions, involving them in departmental planning, letting them manage their own time and tasks, and giving authority to approve or handle the customer's issues. The benefits of empowerment is that employees feel more responsible for outcomes. They take ownership, which increase the commitment and the performance. Next, performance recognition. Recognition is one of the strongest motivators in the workplace. When employees' efforts are acknowledged, whether through verbal praises, awards, bonuses, or promotion, they will feel more appreciated. This leads to higher job involvement because employees understand that their hard work has meaning and impact. Recognition reinforces positive behaviors and encourages employees to continue contributing. Forms of recognition includes Employee of the Month awards, certificates of appreciation, performance bonuses, public acknowledgement in meetings, and positive writer feedback. Recognition does not always need to be formal. A simple good job can also increase the job involvement. Third, training and development, which is provide opportunities for employees to learn new skills, improve the competencies, and grow their career helps increase their involvement. This is because employees feel supported, valued, and motivated when an organization invests in their growth. Examples include workshop and seminar, leadership development program, technical skills training, soft skills training such as communications or teamwork, and mentorship program. Trainings also makes the employee feel more confident and capable, which lead to better performance and higher involvement. These three applications, empowerment, recognition, and trainings, play an important role in shaping employees' attitude, motivations, and engagement. With that, I will now pass the presentation to Ain, who will discuss the strength of job involvement.
Thank you, ANISAH. Next, I will explain about the strength and advantage of job involvement, which are also shown in the poster. There are 4 key strengths. First is higher productivity, second is better teamwork and commitment, thirdly is increased creativity and initiative, and fourth, a positive organizational culture. Okay, so first is higher productivity. Higher productivity means highly involved employees usually perform better because they feel personally accountable for their work. They are motivated to deliver high quality results and often exceed expectations. This leads to improved productivity at both the individual and organizational level. Okay, second is better teamwork and commitment. Better teamwork and commitment means employees with high job involvement tend to collaborate better with colleagues. They show commitment not only to their own tasks but also to team goals. They participate actively, communicate effectively, and support team efforts. This strengthens teamwork and creates a more united working environment. Third is increased creativity and initiative, which is mean when employees identify with their job, they are more willing to think outside the box. They take initiative, suggest improvements, and contribute innovative ideas. Creativity becomes more natural because employees feel confident and responsible for organizational progress. Fourth, positive organizational culture. Job involvement promotes a positive attitude at work. When employees feel connected to their jobs, they become more satisfied, motivated, and loyal. This contributes to a healthy organizational culture where employees feel proud to be part of the organizations. Overall, job involvement benefits both the organization and its employees. However, it is also important to be aware of its limitations. For this, I will now return the presentation to Rin.
Thank you, Ain. Even though job involvement has many advantages, it can also actually lead to certain challenges or limitations. The poster outlines 4 main limitations: work-life imbalance, overcommitment, stress and burnout, and conflicts with colleagues. Number 1, I'm going to explain about work-life imbalance. Employees who are too involved in their jobs may struggle to balance work with personal life. They might spend long hours working or thinking about work, leading to issues such as lack of rest, family conflicts, or even reduced personal time. Secondly, overcommitment. Sometimes employees push themselves too hard because they feel overly responsible for their job performance. This overcommitment can cause fatigue, frustration, or feelings of being overwhelmed. Thirdly, stress and burnout. Highly involved employees may experience stress due to constant pressure to perform well. Over time, this can lead to burnout, which affects mental and physical health as well as their productivity. Fourth, conflicts with colleagues. This is very common happening in the workplace. When one employee becomes overly involved or competitive, it may lead to misunderstandings or conflict with teammates. For example, the employee may dominate tasks, correct others excessively, or appear to behave superior. These limitations that I've explained before show that while job involvement is beneficial, it must be managed carefully to avoid negative effects. Now, I will pass the floor back to ANISAH for recommendations on how to maintain healthy job involvement.
Thank you, Rin. Now that we understand the strength and limitation of job involvement, it is important to discuss what organizations can do to promote healthy job involvement while minimizing negative effects like burnout or stress. The poster outlines several key recommendations, and in this section, I will further expand on them with clear explanations and workplace examples. First, provide decision-making authority. One of the most effective ways to increase job involvement is to empower employees by involving them in decision making. When employees are trusted to make a choice related to their tasks or projects, they feel a stronger sense of ownership. This can be done through allowing employees to set their own work goals, involving them in planning process, giving them freedom to choose how to complete their tasks, and letting them solve customers' issue without waiting for managerial approval. For example, in many modern organizations, teams hold regular decision-sharing meetings where employees are encouraged to give suggestions and participate in planning. This not only increases involvement but also builds confidence and makes employees feel valued and respected.
Next, maintaining clear and open communications. Communication is essential in maintaining healthy job involvement. Employees may feel stressed or disconnected when expectations are unclear, tasks are vague, or feedback is inconsistent. For this reason, organizations must ensure that communication channels are transparent, consistent, and two-way. Examples include having weekly team checks-in, providing clear instruction and role-play description, allowing employees to voice concern without fear, and using communication tools like Slack, Teams, or email to keep everyone updated. Clear communication reduces misunderstanding and ensure employees always know their responsibility, deadlines, and performance expectation. When employees understand what needs to be done and why, they are more motivated to engage with their tasks. Third, align job roles with employees' interests and strengths. Another important recommendation is ensuring that employees are placed in roles that match their skills, passion, and personal strength. People naturally feel more connected to work that align with their interests. Organizations can do this through conducting skills assessment, allowing job rotation or role customization, matching tasks based on employees' preferred working styles, and offering career development discussions. For example, an employee who loves creativity may become more involved in designing promotional materials rather than doing administrative tasks. When employee works in areas they enjoy, motivation, commitment, and involvement increase naturally. Fourth, recognition and appreciate employees regularly. Recognition is one of the strongest ways to boost job involvement. Employees want to feel seen and appreciated for their contribution. When their hard work is acknowledged, they become more motivated and emotionally connected to their job. Recognition does not always have to be monetary. It can include verbal praise during meeting, certificate or small awards, highlights employees' achievement in newsletter, and providing constructive and positive feedback. Research also shows that employees who receive regular recognition have highest job satisfaction and lower burnout levels. Even simple action like saying thank you or acknowledging someone's efforts can significantly improve their engagement.
Provide training and continuous learning opportunities. To support job involvement, organizations must also invest in training and development programs. Learning opportunities help employees build skills, feel more confident, and stay motivated. Examples include workshops and short courses, technical training, leadership development programs, mentorship or coaching, and opportunities to attend the conference. When employees feel the organization is invested in their growth, they develop stronger loyalty and involvement. Continuous learning also prepare employees for future career advancement, which increase the long-term commitment.
6. Encourage work-life balance practice. Finally, to prevent negative effects such as burnout and overcommitment, organizations should implement practices that support work-life balance. High job involvement should not mean sacrificing personal life. Examples of balance strategies include allowing flexible working hours, encouraging employees to take breaks and annual leave, setting realistic workloads, avoiding after-hours communication unless it was necessary, and offering wellness program. When employees feel that their well-being is valued, their motivations grow. A healthy work-life balance helps maintaining sustainable jobs involvement without leading to stress or exhaustion. In summary, organization can support job involvement by empowering employees, improving communication, align roles with interests, recognizing achievement, offering training, and promoting work-life balance. These steps ensure that employees remain motivated, productive, and involved without experiencing negative outcomes. With this recommendation in mind, I'll now pass the presentation to Ain for our conclusion.
Thank you, Anisah. To conclude, job involvement is a vital concept that influences employee performance, satisfaction, and motivation. When managed well, it brings many strengths such as higher productivity, better teamwork, creativity, and positive work culture. However, organizations must also be aware of potential limitations such as stress, overcommitment, and work-life imbalance. The key is to maintain balance is encouraging involvement while ensuring employees' well-being. With proper support, communication, recognition, and empowerment, job involvement can lead to long-term organizational success. Thank you for listening.